to thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warn the people. We're living in a time, I'm going to set some foundation that people get mad when you warn. Amen? Everybody wants you to be a Christian, but they want you to keep your mouth shut. We don't care if you serve God, you can be a Christian. Just don't tell us where we're at. Just don't tell us the way we're living. Just don't tell us that everything ain't going to be okay. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet, and take not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet. He heard the sound of the trumpet, and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman seeth the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, the people be not warned. If the sword come and take a person, any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood I will require at the watchman's hand. Are you following me tonight, this morning?
Amen.
So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my mouth, and warn them for me. How many of you know that you got a purpose this morning? Amen. Come on, I said you have a purpose this morning. Amen. Come on, I believe that God give everything to man. Amen. He cannot come down here and warn man for himself. He needs man to warn the world for him. Amen?
Amen.
I believe when we become born again, and God has shown us the correct way, if you don't warn people, God will be angry with you.
That's right.
Amen. Some said, you know what, it's just for the preacher. I believe we've got some watchmen in here this morning. We got some husbands that are watching over their family. We got some wives that are watching over their homes and their lost loved ones. Amen? Amen. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his ways, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thy hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his ways to turn from it, if he do not turn from his ways, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. If you pray with me this morning, dear gracious and heavenly loving Father, Lord, I ask the Lord for your anointing to be upon me. Lord, the anointing that makes preaching easy. Lord, that I've come to preach a message that you laid on my heart early in the hours of this morning, Lord, not on my watch. And Lord, I believe, Lord, that you've making us bold, Lord, and you've given us the strength and the equipment. Oh, Lord, the armor of God, Lord, that we can stand boldly in the world that we live in, Lord, and proclaim, oh, that Jesus Christ is the Savior. Oh, Lord, tonight, Lord, this morning, Lord, that you anoint me, Lord, that you would make it easy. Oh, Lord, that I can preach in a fine word, Lord. Lord, that the hearer would hear, Lord. We love thee and thank you. Lord, we glorify you and honor you in Jesus' name. If the church would say amen. Amen. Praise the Lord. If you tell me this morning, I don't want this to be hard. I want this to be easy. But a lot of times, this is the way we live in our lifetime. We want everything to come easy. Come on, we want victory, but we're not willing to fight. Come on, we want healing, but we're not willing to pray. We're not willing to make sacrifice. Oh, but can I tell you this morning, it's going to take some sacrifice, and it's going to take some work. It's going to take trusting in God and obeying God. A lot of people says I trust God without obeying, but you can't trust Him, my friends, this morning, without obeying Him. Lord, if you'll just, come on, if you'll save this old wretched soul and you'll give me my life back, I will stand flat-footed and I will be the watchman. I will be the bishop of my home. And Lord, I will raise my children in the admonition of the Lord. Lord, I will be obedient unto your word. Oh, I meant what I said that day. Oh, come on. I wish somebody under the sound of my voice this morning would say, not on my watch. And I would have sat back and allowed people to go to hell. Come on. Oh, some of us, we get born again, we get saved. Oh, come on. And we say everything is okay. No. Because I'm doing all right. Oh, but God has a work for each and every one of you. And that's to be a light to this lost and dying world. Oh, come on. A lot of people would say rebuke. Oh, come on. It's not love. Oh, but the Bible said he rebukes them that he loves. Oh, come on. Right. How can you be the light of the world when you keep your mouth shut? Have you ever decided you was going to try to fix something yourself and you didn't have the knowledge of it? Oh, and you got in there and you got to working on it. And all of a sudden the light come on. Oh, maybe somebody come and told you what you're doing is wrong. Oh, come on, there was a light that come on and it said, sir, ma'am, let me save you some time. The way that you're doing it is wrong. Did you get offended or was you happy? Or that somebody cared enough about you? Or to warn you not to waste your time? Oh, that you were doing it wrong and you can save some money. Oh, come on, why don't we act like this in the spiritual realm? Oh, why don't we see that there's a trick of the enemy out there trying to confuse, indoctrinate people the wrong way, confusing people, sending people to hell. Why are we keeping our mouths shut, church? Oh, God, I believe it's called watchmen. Oh, to warn God's people of the enemy and the trials that are coming against them. And God's going to require the blood out of our hands. Come on. This sissified doctrine. We don't hurt nobody's feelings. Everybody wants to be popular. You know why most preachers want to be okay with everybody? So they can have them somewhere else to go preach. Right. Come on. I'm not looking to be an evangelist. I'm not looking to be a popular preacher. Right. I'm not trying to get in other people's churches to preach. God, give me my own church to preach. Amen. Come on. I'm not in a popularity contest. Right. Some of you act like you're in a popularity contest and you want everybody to be okay with you. My friends, when everybody is okay with you, the devil's okay with you. Come on. The Bible said, woe when all men speak good of you. So did they of the false prophet. Come on. Why are we keeping our mouths shut while people are proclaiming something other than Jesus Christ to be the gospel of God? Come on. And they're preaching everything. They're living every way. When it was this week on Facebook, they had some woman up there in a bikini bottom. In a bikini bottom, and she was up there preaching, prophesying, speaking in tongues. And people are scared to say anything about it. That's how bad it's got out there. People fear, oh, if I say something, if I warn people, people are going to talk about me. They're going to call me other calls. They're going to call me argumentative. Oh, come on. Some of them might even call you a witch out there. Come on. Come on. We will not friend you. We will not fellowship you. That's okay. That's right. If it takes losing the fellowship of God to fellowship you, I don't need it. Come on. That's right. Now listen to me this morning. I'm pleading for your soul. I want for your soul. I'm not going to sit back and allow you to be tricked. Oh, come on, or the wool to be pulled over your eyes, or for you to be deceived. The Bible said even the very elect, if possible, can be deceived. My friends, if it ain't the word of God, if it ain't Jesus Christ, don't believe it. That's right. Anything that ministers questions is wrong. That's right. If it looks like a duck, it's a duck. Right. Come on, if it cracks like a duck, it's a duck. Come on. We're living in an age, oh, direction is just great. The Bible said that he would send them strong delusions, or that they would believe a lie and be damned. If you want a my God, oh come on, if you want a fake God, you will find you a fake God.
Come on, come on.
Brother Reed, I don't mind telling you, I had to talk with that boy on the way over here. Where he goes to church, they got somebody out there, they don't call him a pastor. Some man up there's got a job. So it's okay to drink in moderation.
Come on. No, it's not.
Sin is sin, friends. You can't drink alcohol in moderation. You can't commit fornication in moderation.
Come on.
Come on. You can't lie in moderation. Come on. You cannot, come on, steal in moderation. Oh, the Bible says it's the small fox that spoils the vine. Oh, the Bible says it's the little one. Oh,
Hold on.
Come on. It's time that the church stood up and said, devil, not on my watch.
Come on.
I've watched pastors over the last 30 years, over the last 40 years, that's kept their mouth shut because they didn't want to stir things up. And while they kept their mouth shut, people come in and seduce their children, seduce their homes, and they wonder why. Oh, they're out there in sin tonight.
Come on.
Not on my watch. Who's got a chance on sending my baby or come on, or somebody I love, and I love every one of you. Come on, if it can confuse you, I'm going to stand up to it.
Come on. Right.
Come on, Pastor.
Ain't it funny we won't put up with it in the educational system. You won't put up with it on your job.
Come on.
Come on, you won't put up with it with your neighbor. Oh, but when it comes to the gospel, we put up with it.
Right.
Come on.
He said, I'll set watchmen. God has shown some of you things about others. Oh, that if they kept going down that wrong direction, what was going to happen? And you kept your mouth shut and sat back and watched.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, preacher.
God's angry with you. He said that was your fault.
Come on.
I dealt with you to go tell them. I dealt with you to warn them. And yet you kept your mouth shut to save face to have a friend. He found home, my Jesus. If you want to be my friend, you can be my friend when you get to heaven. But right now, I'm just trying to get there.
Come on.
Everybody wants to be liked. I don't want to be loved. I want to be liked. But if you're looking to make friends, we can make friends when we make it.
That's right.
The Bible said, how can two walk together unless they agree?
Come on.
Well, there was some false prophet on the Facebook the other day, and there's a bunch of them on there. He's on there saying, you know what? I can be friends with this group, and I can be friends with that group. They can believe it that way, and they can believe it that way. Oh, because, you know, we're all Christians.
Nope.
Wrong.
An enemy of God. Come on.
He said, follow peace with all men. Anybody has any idea what peace is?
Come on.
They used to call guns the peacemaker.
Yeah. Right.
The sword brings peace. He said, without holiness,
No, man.
Come on.
you have to require holiness in your life to make it right with God.
That's right.
You cannot make it without holiness. You can't live like this world and act like this world and do the things like this world and be all right with God.
Come on.
The Bible says we're not our own. We've been bought with the price. What does that mean? Oh, our only lead, our only God has to be thus said the word of God. Oh, come on, how many of you know this morning? When you belong to God, you're going to obey God.
Come on.
We kept our mouth shut, Brother Jeff. And our kids has been the ones we didn't warn them of. It's come right in and seduced them.
Come on.
I set a standard here a year ago. A little bit over a year ago, Brother T.D. Baggett, me talked. He said, set a standard and stick with it. So I called up some old preaching buddies. I said, you can't preach for me no more.
Come on.
I said, you can't preach for me no more. Not till you get things right. Well, Brother Chambers, I am right. We just believe different. I said it's different from believing different. Come on.
Come on.
We've all got to believe that the Word of God is right. Oh,
right.
that every man's a liar, let God be the truth. That's what we got to believe.
That's right.
Come on.
The Bible said also it's a no private interpretation.
Right.
Come on.
You know what the Bible said? He's not the author of confusion. And when they're putting stuff on there that confuses people, God's not in it.
Come on.
Right. Come on.
We've kept our mouths shut. Not on my watch. I thought Brother Garfield this morning, we're going to continue to preach here shortly. I thought Brother Garfield was talking about Noah. Him and his 3 sons. And I said there thinking, God, you give me more than you gave Noah.
Come on.
I've got 4 sons.
Come on.
Come on.
I thought, Lord, we're building the church and it ain't took us 120 years. Lord, you've been great to me. You've been gracious to me. Oh, and I ain't about to sit down and allow somebody to bring confusion in amongst me. Come on. Come on. I ain't about to let the devil come in and compromise so somebody can come in and seduce one of my children. Or seduce one of my church members. Oh, my friends, we must stand up and proclaim the word of God. Oh, we must be the watchmen. Oh, why is that? Because of the true enemy out there. That come nothing but to kill, steal, and destroy. But Jesus Christ said, I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly.
Right.
Come on.
Don't blame the devil for you, what you've done.
Come on.
Right.
He made you the watchman.
Amen.
He gives you knowledge.
Come on.
If it seems wrong, it's wrong.
Right. Come on, preacher.
Well, Pastor, how did you see that? Well, some years ago, I was down there preaching in Eaton, and there's a big old homosexual up there. Like, we all seen it. He act like a girl, dress like a girl, talk like one,
Come on.
all sissified. He wasn't fighting it. I said he wasn't fighting it.
Tell me what.
If he'd have been fighting it, why was he wearing them earrings?
Come
If he'd
on.
been fighting it, why did he take on that little girl in hairdo he had?
Come on.
Come on.
I ain't talking about somebody who was fighting. I'm telling you about somebody that was giving into it.
Come on.
Into them stretchy pants. Put them on tight and top pants on, walking around like a sissy.
Come on.
You don't want nobody to say nothing about it. And if you want to come over there and pray for one of my boys and start prophesying, the devil prophesies too.
Come on.
That's right.
I went there and told him, I said, here, let me out grab you by the arm. We was about the same age. I said, you ain't got no business prophesying. You need delivered. You need saved.
Come on.
He tried to get away from me, and I drug him up there, and he's a bigger guy than me. I drug him up there to his pastor. I said, you tell this guy to keep his hand off my children. He needs delivered.
That's right.
I didn't want that homosexual spirit to jump on one of mine.
Come on.
I didn't want my children to think he was okay in the condition he was in.
Come on.
Come
Come
on.
on. I had the opportunity to grow up in a time where Christians was Christians.
Come on.
They would stand up. And because people started calling us mean and judgmental, oh, come on, we allow the enemy to shut our mouths so they can rob our children and take our children from us.
Come on. Come on.
That's what happened to the church. We lost our backbone.
Yeah.
Tell it, Pastor.
Come on.
We don't want to fear that sinner that loves being a sinner. We don't want to fear that drug addict or that chooses drugs over God every day. We don't want to fear that homosexual that defiles everything about God.
Come on.
Come on.
How do you think you're going to get right? By feeling okay about it?
No. No.
Come on.
Come on. Damn. Come on.
You got to feel condemned about it.
Come on.
If there's no condemned, if you don't feel condemned about it, you ain't going to change it.
Come on.
Come on.
You just going to keep living like that. wish somebody look at their neighbor right now and say, not on my watch.
Not on my
I wish
watch.
somebody get a backbone about them and say, not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
The Bible said, out of mouth of babes and sucklers. Woo! I thought Brother Nathan told his mama, you can't go to heaven with a cigarette in your mouth.
Come on.
She didn't like it. It upset her. Oh, but that baby was telling her the truth.
Come on.
Pastor, you're going to offend somebody, that's okay. I'd rather offend you and make you get you to get your mom hate up. Oh, I'm going to live for God. Oh, I'm going to serve Him. I'm going to put myself in condition that I can warn others.
Come on.
People don't want to warn people because they got sin in their life they're hiding. They can't come boldly. Come on.
Right.
Oh, because they want somebody to call them out on what they're doing.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would listen to me. I'm not on my watch.
Right.
I don't have to be a popular preacher. I don't have to have the biggest, finest church. I've just got to preach the gospel and live in His holiness, live in His peace, live in His love, live in His mercy. Oh, live in His blessings.
Come on.
A lot of people's given up the true blessings of God for popularity. Oh, sure, they got a big church, and sure, they'll find preachers. Oh, but if their children ain't saved and are lost and undone and running the streets, my fears are not living in the blessings of God.
Come on.
How could you go to sleep knowing, thank God I didn't know this. How can you lay your head on the pillow at night knowing your baby's out there drinking, living like the devil, and knowing that God can come back at any time? Oh, come on. Oh, He can tell your baby, oh, depart from me, ye that worketh iniquity. I never knew you. Oh, not on my watch. Oh, God, forgive me for keeping my mouth shut. God, forgive me. Oh, for trying to say things. God, forgive me for trying to fit. Oh, Lord.
Come on.
Have mercy on me.
Come on.
I remember I had such a fire in me when I got saved, when I got born again, that I wanted everybody to go to heaven. I said I wanted everybody to go to heaven. I wanted everybody to feel the way I felt. Oh, how did you feel, Pastor? I felt free. I didn't feel condemned. Oh, come on. I wouldn't worry about it no more. Oh, my friends, not on my watch. I'm going to warn them regardless of what they say about me.
Come on.
I want to be loved. Yes, I want to be accepted. Yes, I want to have friends. I want to have people to fellowship.
Come on, preacher.
I want them to be accepted. But I want to go to heaven.
Come on.
Come
Amen.
on.
Amen.
Lord, give us our burden back.
Come on.
Don't tell me that you're burdened for the lost when you're keeping your mouth shut.
Come on.
Preacher.
Sister Jesus, she said I had to tell my mama. I ain't buying them cigarettes for you no more. I'm not going to be a part of it. It's going to stick it out.
Come on.
We're so scared to tell people they're living wrong.
Come on.
See, we're so scared, we're so terrified. I've come to my mind that the Lord will help me keep it. Why I'm here, why I can talk to you, I want to tell you right. Why I've got to see and got breath to talk to you. Oh, I see that time, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to tell you things to come. Why is that? Because the enemy, oh, he's sitting out there and he's looking. Oh, and he's looking for the opportunity. Oh, to kill you. He's looking for the opportunity. Oh, to destroy you. Oh, the mouth friends, not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Come on.
Then he comes to Vienna. Break the Lord, Lord. Our biggest problem is trying to fit in. Word, this ain't going to preach me. Word, this ain't going to fellowship me. Why our children go to hell.
Preach, preacher. Come on.
Why everybody around us is dying and going to hell. We've kept our mouth shut.
Come on, Pastor.
Come
When
on.
the world is falling to pieces, we
Come on.
keep our mouth shut.
Come on.
Brother Tim, make it funny. You can take the homosexuals, you can take the liars, the cursers, the drunkards, the fornicators, and they're so bold to speak up and say something.
Yeah.
Come on.
But people that are supposed to be born again are cowering down and not wanting people they profess to love.
All right.
Come on.
Don't tell me you love that baby when you won't even warn them. Don't tell me how much you love that person when you're scared to death to tell them the truth.
Come on.
I thought I'd seen a new fire get in my mama. And it turns.
Come on, preacher.
I remember a time my mama was telling me why the concern was so great. Love was greater than anything. I wish someone was going to get that love.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
I wish some of us would really just fall in love with God so we can love our family.
Come on.
Amen.
We try to love our spouses. We try to love our children without loving God.
Awesome.
And we seek to please man more than we sought God.
Come on.
God, break my heart one more time. God is about to come back. And our children still ain't saved. Our friends.
Come on.
I keep preaching.